एग्जाम से पहले घर वाले शुरू हो जाते हैं।
बादाम दूध पी लो बेटा, दिमाग बढ़ेगा।
सूर्य नमस्कार करो बेटा, सूर्य नमस्कार।
सुबह सुबह ठंडे पानी से स्नान करो बेटा। मार्क्स के लिए ना टिप्स हर कोई देता है, गारंटी कोई नहीं देता।
इसलिए वेदांतु इम्प्रूवमेंट प्रॉमिस।
अब वेदांतु मार्क्स बढ़ाने की जिम्मेदारी लेगा और गारंटी देगा, वरना आपकी पूरी फीस वापस।
ओह, अब ये होती है गारंटी। थैंक यू वेदांतु।
Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to the session. This is Sweta Roy, your English master teacher at Vedantu. Hope all of you are doing well. Today we are starting with the one-shot revision series of this amazingly wonderful poem called How to Tell Wild Animals by Carolyn Wells. It's a super easy poem and very scoring, and also very interesting and a humorous poem, right guys? So I hope you have already visited the previous session and have seen the entire poem, okay, and have understood the entire poem. It's not a very difficult poem to understand, and it has got a very interesting language as well. So you'll find it quite interesting, guys. Okay? So let's get started with today's session, where I will be showing you the entire mapping. We will then deal with the question and answers as well. So are we super excited to start off with the session? Let me see how excited you people are. Give me a quick thumbs up, guys, in the chat box. Okay, so those of you who do not know me, I am Sweta Roy, your English master teacher at Vedantu, and I have pursued my masters in English and BEd. I have 1 year plus of teaching experience, and I have also qualified CTET. I've mentored more than 20,000 students, both offline and online. And guys, my motto for you people are unleash the power within you, because I believe that each one of you have the power within you, and you should feel that you are empowered in my sessions, at least, right? In all of the sessions basically. So let's get started by writing in the chat box empowered. Okay guys, yes, all of you have done that. All right. So let's get started with an amazing riddle. So can you riddle me? Okay. So which building has the most stories? What do you think, guys? What should be the answer? Have all of you got the answer, guys? Can we have a look? Have you all mentioned that in the chat box? Let me see how many of you have got it correct. The answer is a library, right? Okay, stories over here is, I mean, there are two meanings of these the stories: the building story and the books, the stories which you read. Okay, so it's a library. I hope you got that riddle. So did you guys enjoy? Yes. Then if you have, do hit the like button, everyone. And don't forget to share the video amongst your friends and comment. Okay, Bacha Party? So now I will be beginning with word of the day suggested by Naman Sharma. Thank you so much, Naman, for suggesting this lovely word of the day, and it is jocund. Now this word you will find in the poem. What was that poem by William Wordsworth? Daffodils. Yes, daffodils. How can a poet but be gay in such a jocund company? Remember the lines of the poem called Daffodils? Search, guys, and you will definitely find this lovely word. Okay? It means marked by or suggestive of high spirits. That actually means that's very happy. Okay, jocund is happy, merry, right? So he has also given us the synonyms, antonyms. Okay, antonyms would be anguished. Anguished means painful. Okay, and disconsolate. All of these are antonyms. Then we have the synonyms as well. So take a note. This is going to be very helpful for you people. Okay. Now he has also used this in a sentence: meeting after a long time, old friends engaged in jocund teasing. Wonderful. Let's have a big round of applause for Naman. And with that, what is your word of the day? Don't forget to post your word of the day in the comment section. And also don't forget to use this particular word in your own sentences. Okay, guys? So now with that, we will see the homework rockers for today. From How to Tell Wild Animals Part 1, Janki, Ananya, Naman, Nand Gopal, Uday Sai. Thank you so much, dear. Very well done, people. Lovely answers. Apart from these 5 students, there were so many students who had given the answer for the previous session, and I loved reading all of your answers. Thank you so much, guys, and keep doing your best. Okay, keep posting your comments. And now we will be entering into the session today, where we would be doing the mind mapping of themes, style, imagery, tone, and main idea. So, the entire poem is going to be in the form of a map in your mind so that you don't forget. Okay? Then we will be doing the mapping of the poetic devices too. And thereafter, we will move ahead with the important question and answers, and we will be wrapping it up by the homework question. ठीक है बच्चा buddy? So let me see a quick thumbs up in the chat box before beginning and entering into today's session. Let me see how super excited you people are to enter into today's session, guys. Okay, so here we come with the entire mapping of how to tell wild animals. So can you see that, guys? Okay, we'll first start with the main idea of the poem, right? What is the main idea? The poet describes beastly and ferocious animal, but what is the tone? Gentle and humorous undertone. Okay. Now, what is the theme? We will have animal behavior, human behavior, humor, of course. I told you that the entire poem is written in a humorous manner, wilderness and natural beauty. This is the rhyme scheme, guys. A, B, A, B, C, C. And next, we also have poetic liberty. We call that as poetic license, which we will do as a part of figure of speech or poetic device as well. It means some words the poet has spelled incorrectly. For example, left, left, all of this. That is, poetic license, okay, to suit the rhythm and the rhyme of the poem. Then we have funny and, conventional tone. The style is humorous, okay. And coming to the imagery, animals roaming in the forest. So the poet has used a lot of images in the poem. So the moment the poet describes the animals, the various animals, an image or visual image is created. We can almost visualize, right? So we can visualize the chameleon on the tree, the crocodile in the water, okay, catching its prey and having the tears while attacking on his prey upon his prey, right? And then animals roaming in the forest. So whenever the description of each animal, an image is created in our mind, and that's the whole idea about imagery. I hope, guys, you people have enjoyed so far. Yes, all of you did. So guys, now before proceeding further, do let me know what are the problems that you people face while you sit to study. There would be many problems, right? With this pandemic on, right? The entire system has become the system of education has become so very haphazard, unsystematic. So what we need right now is a perfect balance of all the subjects. Yes, guys, with proper revision plan. Yes, and also questions to practice, doubt clearing. So many doubts we have, but we do not have anyone to solve our doubts. Yes or no, guys? So these will definitely guarantee the improvement in your subject, in all the subjects. So if you want to join us further, guys, we are going to assure you that in all the subjects, we are guaranteeing your improvement. Right, guys? So that is about our Vedantu improvement promise, which is guaranteeing your improvement. Right, guys, in your board exams, in your academic performance, and from the very beginning, you would be trained to get into the competitive world, because very soon you would be stepping on into the competitive world, right, guys? So you would be trained from the very beginning. You get a lot of exposure, right, guys? You know your all India level, your class rank, your earned points, right, guys? Okay, stay tuned, guys. We'll be talking more on it. Okay? For now, let us move ahead with the poetic devices. Again, I will go full screen and show you all the poetic devices have been already discussed, guys, stanza wise. So here I have created a map for all of you. Enjambment. Enjambment is when the thought is carried to the next stanza without the use of the punctuation mark. Okay, that's enjambment, right? So it's basically you have a run-on line over here. Okay. Inversion. Inversion is the uh, the structure of the sentence is inverted. See, and if there should you to advance. So this part is inverted. It's not in the correct order. This is done to suit the rhythm of the poem. Okay. We have allusion. We have the reference to Asian lion, Royal Bengal tiger. Okay, all of these are allusions, right? What's an allusion? I have already talked about it. By the way, guys, we have this I have got already a session on poetic devices, so please watch that. Okay, I have already you know I have done a session on poetic devices, right? So please, if you have missed that video, please do go ahead and watch it. Okay, so allusion is basically when the author is referring, is making a passing reference to anything which is important in history and culture. So here he is making a reference to the famous, Asian lion, but he is not elaborating on it. He's just referring to it, knowing or thinking that the readers already know about it. Then I have already talked about poetic license, right? Leapt, I have talked about it already. Repetition, he'll only leapt and leapt again. So the word leapt has been repeated. And then we have assonance, you meet a creature there. Okay? So meet creature there. So the vowel sound E has been repeated, and that's assonance. I hope you people have understood so far. Yes, guys. Okay. So I was talking about the features that we have in our Wave platform, guys. We have unlimited live classes with fun and high-level quiz questions. So you no more have to wait for the mentee sessions. What you have to do is just visit our Wave platform, and in each session you will be having unlimited live, quiz questions. You could compete with the students throughout the world. As I told you, you would be entering into the competitive world, so you should know where you stand, and that is possible only and only in our Wave platform, guys. Plus, even when you are watching the replay, you can participate in the live quiz, and leaderboard you will be shown even there. So you will know after each session where are you standing, how many correct answers have you been able to give, okay, and what is your strength, right, guys? Plus, I will show you how to download. All the content is downloadable. So notes, having proper notes is a very big problem, especially in the era of pandemic where there is no particular systematic approach is lacking, guys. So we are going to give you handwritten notes of the master teachers. I mean, premium downloadable content with handwritten notes as well. Okay, guys. Plus, as I told you, doubt solving has been a major hurdle which is coming in the way of your education, and we have solved that problem as well with the help of our class teachers, guys, who would be sitting in every session of yours. Your doubts would be taken care of. You do not have to go with your doubts piled up in your mind, guys. Then and there, each and every doubt would be solved. Apart from this, you have the doubt solving app. Even if you feel you have some doubts after the class, you can ask that in the doubt app as well. I will be talking more about it as well. Okay? Plus, we have assignments and quality tests. Now, these are the tools to measure your performance. Only and only if you are able to measure your performance can you see your improvement, right, guys? So, these tools would be helping you in that as well. Plus, you have unlimited micro courses and crash courses, and these are absolutely for free. Do not have to pay anything extra. So you can take the micro course of your favorite teacher, and in the chapter that you face problems, then and there. Yes, guys. Okay. And we have all of that in less price. I will be taking you to the platform, demonstrating everything, all the plans, and I will be also showcasing the platform to you people so that there is no confusion in your mind. Okay? So just apply the coupon code SWRE Pro to get a 10% discount. Don't forget to apply this code, guys. And now we will be moving ahead with a question for you. Who smiles while catching their prey? Remember, we had done this, okay, while I was explaining the poem. Hyena, crocodile, both of them or none of them. What do you think? Have you all given the answer? I want everyone to participate, guys. You will be revising the entire poem at one go in today's session. Okay, so do participate. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's have a look. Hyena is absolutely correct. Okay, crocodile cries and hyena laughs. Remember the last part, right? Okay, now with that, we will be entering into the subjective question and answer. So first, let's read the extract. Okay, if ever you should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should you to advance a large and tawny beast, if he roars at you as you're dying, you'll know it's the Asian lion. Okay, so this is the, I guess this is the very first stanza of your poem, right? Let us have a look at the question from this stanza. Okay, so first of all, guys, state the features of an Asian lion. Reddish yellow in color, large animal with black stripes on his yellow hide, large and brownish yellow in color, or none of the above. Features of an Asian lion. Come on, guys, you know the answer, right? Do post your answers in the chat box. Hurry up. Okay, have you all posted it? 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. Yes, it is large and brownish yellow in color. Very good, very good. What happens when the lion roars? It is very funny. It is very scary. It feels like we are going to die. It feels like thunder, or none of the above. What do you think, guys? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. Yes, so when the lion roars, it is very scary and it feels like we are going to die. That is according to the poem, right, guys? Chalo. Next question is based on your vocabulary. Very, very, very important question, guys. What do you mean by tawny? Brownish yellow in color, reddish yellow in color, blackish yellow, or none of the above? 3, 2, 1. Let's have a look. It is brownish yellow in color. Wonderful people, wonderful job. Okay, so I was talking about the 3 different plans, right? I will directly show you the platform, okay? And take you to the link, show you the platform so that you get the accurate price details over here, right? So let's say this is the, okay, let me show you the full screen, so that it's easier for you. So you can see this is the session, guys, and this is the link. Okay, click on this link and you will see 3 plans: light, classic, plus. The common features in all these plans are live interactive classes, test series analysis, assignments, notes, doubt solving during the class. Okay? Now, when you talk about the classic plan, you have doubt solving on mobile app as well. Isn't that amazing? So even if you need to talk about any doubt after the class, you can do that with this app. And last one, the plus plan is even more amazing because you have a personal mentor as well. Right, guys? So first of all, yes, you can check out each plan even for a month. See, you can buy the complete course, the first one that is light, only at 2340, guys. Isn't that super amazing? So cost effective, right? After applying the 10% discount, you do not have to pay 2600. You just need to pay 2340. Right, guys? Talking about the next plan, if you want to give a trial for a month, you can do that only at 2970. Do not have to pay 3500. Okay? So instead of 3500, you are just paying 2970 and you are getting all the features plus a doubt solving app. Isn't that amazing? And finally, where you get the personal mentor, you have to only pay 4230 instead of 4900. So cost effective, guys. Think about it. It is nothing. Your cost of your preparation and board planning and all of that is so very, very effective, right? I'll be showing you one of my sessions so that you get the hang of how is it done. So let's say this is the session that I want to show you, people. you can see in each session, these are the quiz questions, guys. Okay, quiz questions. You can see over here. So we conduct lots and lots of quiz questions showing you the doubt statistics, guys. 148 doubts asked, 147 solved, and some are solved with the help of conversation as well. Okay, guys, I'll show you quickly the replay to, just give you a hang. Okay, so this is how it happens, guys, right? Okay, so there's also personalization happening, not just you know uh, we're not just having the competitive feel, but also a lot of personalization which happens, because that is also very very important, which is not possible always in YouTube, right, guys? So that is, a must thought. Think about it, guys. Okay, okay, so now we would be entering into the 2-mark question. So what's the question? Let's check that out. Why does the poet use the term noble and wild for the tiger? Very, very important question, guys. Why do you think the poet has used these words, noble and wild? Any idea? Please post your answers in the chat box, your inputs in the chat box, so that you have a practice of answering the questions. Okay, let's match with the answer that we have for you. The poet has used the term noble and wild in order to bring humor and paradox. I have talked about paradox in my recent session on poetic devices. Please watch that out. Okay, two contradictory, two words having contradictory meaning, but when you read, it reveals a deeper thought. Okay, the term noble is used as the tiger is royal animal of Bengal. Yes, and ironically, it's not going to treat its prey humbly, because those people who are royal, they have royal features. But while catching its prey, what the tiger is doing, it's not treating it humbly, right? It is definitely showing its wilderness. Okay, so that's why the poet has used both. So if possible, guys, use these points that the poet has used this to create humor and paradox, and then go on to explain, and then explain why humble and why royal and why noble. Okay, and why wild, right? So first you should explain humor and paradox, and then go on to explain why humble, why royal, why noble, and why wild. Okay, I hope you've understood my point. That should be the structure of your answer, and then no one can stop you from getting 2 out of 2. Anna? Okay, 3-mark question, guys. Let us have a look. Hyperbole is a literary device used when the poet exaggerates an image to make it comical. Yes, I have also talked about hyperbole in the previous session. Okay, please watch the previous session in case you've missed it. State 2 instances from the poem How to Tell Wild Animals where the literary device is used. Okay, any idea? Any idea from anyone? In the chat box, you do mention that. Let's have a look. The poet has used hyperbole at many instances. Just notice if he eats you and who hugs you very, very hard, right? So extreme narrative of how a tiger and a bear would attack a person, and he has used she's used her language in such a way to create humor, because I have already talked about the fact that this poem is a very simple poem. So to avoid oversimplification, the poet has played with the language using a lot of literary devices as and when required, right, guys? So you can also mention that. And final 5-mark question, guys, for all of you. Humor is the best medicine for every ailment in life. So here we have seen a lot of humorous elements in the entire poem, right? So let us see what can we comment on this. Humor is infectious. This is, a sample answer. I'm sure you can come up with a more creative answers, right? Now it strengthens our immune system, boosts our energy. Okay, so we actually started off with a very positive word. Remember, the word of the day was jocund, which also means merry, happy, right? Humor also makes us smile. It makes us happy, right? It is priceless. It is the priceless medicine for every ailment in life, right? And in the poet, How to tell wild animals. In the poem, the poet creates humor by describing the various beasts of prey and the ways how we would be identifying each, right? So the way or the style that the poet uses is very, very, very funny, humorous, yet interesting. The poet has depicted the wildlife very vividly and in a lively manner. While reading the poem, the readers really enjoy, right? And it leaves them refreshed and happy. Okay, bacha buddy? So, how would you begin? You would begin with introduction, which is related to the question that has been asked. Okay, so, what was your question? Humor is the best medicine for every ailment in life. Are you answering the question? Yes. Here you are answering that question. And then go on. So, this would be your introductory part. Okay. Two sentences you have used, 2 to 3 sentences for introduction. Then go on to the body. Okay. And one more thing which is missing over here, you can also give examples. Examples pinpointing the humor in the poem. So the humorous elements in the poem you can give, the examples. Okay, guys. For example, you can just give the previous one, this one. Just notice if it eats you, who hugs you very very hard. These are also the humorous element. Okay, humorous elements in the poem. So you can also give these examples. So with this example, guys, your answer would absolutely be complete. You're giving introduction, you are giving your body with instances from the text, you can quote from the text, right? And then you give a proper conclusion as well, and then see who stops you from scoring good marks. Okay, guys, so that was all, and this is your homework question. How does a leopard behave when he sees someone? Very, very, very simple question, guys. Do post your answers in the comment section. We would be taking your answers for the next session, guys. Okay, so I hope you people enjoyed the session. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video amongst your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so that you do not miss out on any important notification. Till then, guys, take care. Bye bye. See